Haters gonna hate, lovers gonna love. I don't really want none of the above. I want up on you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I want up in your food. I don't. You could on me too. Nah, I'm playing. I'm playing. Get this apron off, mom. Finna get to this shit, mom. Get my, you feel me, mom? Y'all been seeing on YouTube is just a couple of videos, like here and there with no direction. This ended up being a full-on journey about how I became a barber. So now, since that's what it's becoming, I'm just gonna go ahead. We're gonna go with it. You feel me? So we're gonna go ahead and go with it. The first time I ever cut hair was I cut this dude named Jamal Ford. First of all, I used to always lie. Rico, Brandon, Tim, y'all boys, she, Aiden, y'all boys know I used to always lie and be like, yeah, I cut my hair, woo woo. I was young, them boys was the older kids, you feel me? But they used to always ask me, who cut your hair, because there wasn't that many black kids at the school. So they'd be like, yo, who cut your hair? I'd be like, man, I cut this. Lying like a motherfucker. So I'm over here lying. Yeah, I got the Glow Gang pillows in the bed. You feel me? Getting, hold on. This might be the thumbnail. Quit playing. Yo, I don't know, but you feel me? Eventually, somebody called my bluff on how to cut hair. I ended up at a couple days before Thanksgiving and a day before they were gonna take some pictures. So they were like, yo, you need a haircut, but it's too late. Why'd you wait? They're yelling at my friend. And I'm like, okay, y'all yelling at him, but like, I could just cut his hair right now. They was like, oh, you know how to cut hair? I was like, hell yeah. And then this dude, my boy Jamal Ford from the same school, shout out Wayne Country Day, by the way. This dude, he like, yeah, my boy know how to cut hair. So first, they was like, oh, okay, all you need is some clippers. I'm like, hell yeah. So then, bring the clippers. We all in the bathroom, you feel me? We ghetto. I put the towel on them, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then, shit, hey, whatever happened in that thing happened. But me and them, like, I hope the pictures don't never surface, but I'm here to tell y'all boys that was my first time ever cutting hair. I was lying the whole time. And I know for a fact I messed both of them boys up. But I mean, that's just my apology right there. I know I messed both of them boys up, but thank y'all for giving me the chance. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in this car. It's hot as hell. I just gotta have the ambiance set. It's really the sun, but I gotta have the ambiance set because this shit real. So after that, like age like 15, and then I thought I was finna be breaded up. Boy, I was mistaken. I was the brokest nigga I've ever been in the military. I didn't have no bread. Like money ain't about like how much you getting. Is really about how you spend it and who could spend it better. You know what I'm saying? Who could have some money from 20 years ago type shit. But that's another story for another day. It's another video. But so I was the brokest nigga ever in the military. Like, on God, I was the brokest nigga ever. Like, if you ask somebody, they probably didn't think so. If you seen somebody that met me, I'm telling y'all, like, during that time, like, we was doing all that shit, but that was all the money I had. I'm a real hustler, though. So I joined the military. They ended up taking me to San Antonio for boot camp. You already know we in the Air Force, and I was a firefighter. So after that, I went to I went from San Antonio to Goodfellow, San Angelo, Texas, and then after Goodfellow Air Force Base, I went to Europe. That was my first base. So then after I went to Europe, I was out there partying hard. You already know, 2018 it was lit. You feel me? So we was out there partying, but same time I'm spending all my bread on partying. I'm not getting shit done. I'm not saving my bread, and so taking trips, but I'm zero in the bank account. I'm not elevating. You know what I'm saying? And there, I'm only going up to, I only stayed in there 5 years and 10 months. They ended up kicking me out, but that's later in the story. I was in the military and I was broke as hell. And then I started cutting all these niggas, and we don't got no barbers. You go to the barbers and cut black people, but it was a Dominican barbershop. So they really was rather get cut by me. And I seen a nigga in the dorm. Shout out to Duffy. Duffy was in there getting bread. Duffy was in there buying $2,000 pair of shoes, and our check was only $2,000. So I know, you get what I'm saying? Duffy, you wasn't doing that yet. You feel me? So I had to go get in where I fit in. So then I started cutting hair. I just started booming. So after I started booming, I just started stacking all the bread that I made cutting hair. Boom, stacking that shit up. I turned into a whole nother nigga. Showing the fuck out. Credit high, you know what I'm saying? Credit high. So then I stayed out there for 2 years. I ended up going to Honduras next. But in between Europe and Honduras, I stopped at Okay, this is a good part of the story. Fly cuts. You get what I'm saying? Stop that fly cut. Shout out Macramento. Yep. Hey. Matt Dre, quit playing. And Matt Dre, if you know, you know. Anyways, so I ended up going to, let me make sure I got the shot. Fly cuts. So between there, I cut hair for like 30 days. My uncle Toriano, shout out to him. He let me come through like 30 days. I had made like $3,000. $3,000, shit. My check only like, shit, well, check was looking like $990 at that point in time. I was A1C, $990, you know what I'm saying? Every 2 weeks. So I made $3,000 in 30 days. So I'm working with some money. And you know them pay days off, pay off and you're in the military. So I'm working with some, like, you feel me? Probably like, what, $5,000? Okay, cool. But this is money to me. I was spending all my bread. And now I have $3,000 extra dollars. I'm thinking you feel me, Young Jeezy. I'm thinking, you get what I'm saying? Came out here for the 30 days. And then after that, I had went to Honduras. So I went to Honduras real motivated to work in a shop because I had just came from a shop. So I worked with this dude named Mario. Then I was also bringing people back upstairs to get cut. I was bringing people back to the fire department to get cut because I'm a firefighter too. At the same time, I'm cutting hair. I'm in the military, so I'm motivated to work in the shop. So I'm getting known from working in the shop and bringing niggas to the fire department. So man, that shit worked out. I was getting so much bread until motherfucker the senior master sergeant. Shout out to Sergeant. I'm thankful for all the people that just played a part in me getting all the way here. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? All the way here. You get what I'm saying? So it's like this guy, why? Shit, nigga. Fuck, it's hot. I think my nigga Holmes was walking through, and then the nigga just bumped into Sergeant Senior Master Sergeant or probably Chief Out by now. He bumped into Holmes, like, shout out my nigga Holmes. But then the nigga was like, oh yeah, you know where Jay at? He talking about something, who? Jay. Jay, I think his last name Jones or whatever. Man, the nigga walked the nigga straight to my room. I'm just in there looking stupid. Just looking stupid on a laptop or something, watching a YouTube video. This nigga on the way. So now everybody, my spot blown. So then after that, I had to cut that shit out. So I didn't really care. So then I flew to Charleston and I was networking. I was actually macking, you feel me? I was in motion, you feel me? I had met this girl, but we didn't really, you feel me? But I had met this girl, and then this girl had a friend, like college dorm room shit. They stayed in like this quad situation. You feel me? Like 4 rooms and this kitchen and living room type shit. So they stayed in that, and then I would come out the room, you feel me, after doing whatever, and then bro would come out the room, bro being Lil Chris. So Lil Chris would come out the room, we wouldn't say shit in the beginning. The girls like, yo, always here, y'all might as well talk. We both like, I don't want no friends. It don't take that much for niggas, man. So we ended up kicking it or whatever, smoking a couple blunts, cool. So then, because the girls was already best friends, you know how girls is. So fucking, we already kicking it, but his dad on a barber shop. It's over. Shout out to Big Chris. So then he like, yo, my dad on a barber shop. I'll get you in there. It's all good. So then you end up getting me in there. I'm cutting hair in Charleston now. Let's go. Right off the back. I'm hitting him. But then after I was cutting in Charleston, it's like the first place I went through COVID in Charleston. So this is like 2020. You get what I'm saying? So like I'm in Charleston. I'm making money, but this is the first time I'm really touching like $100,000 like as a barber. Like I was doing that. I was working all motherfucking day. I was working 911 at night. Don't tell nobody I was doing this. Working 911 at night, dispatcher. So you call me. Now, what's your emergency? Call me, and then I dispatch the fire department, the ambulance, the police. That's me. And then so I do that all night, and then go to the barbershop 7 to 7. Easy. Made $100. Did my little QuickBooks out. Look at that shit. I already knew I could make it a career. So then I'm already like, okay, I knew it was a clean hustle, but now I got to get official tissue. So now I'm thinking about like my official journey as a barber, because I always talked about getting my apprenticeship. I might even bullshit it out there in Charleston. And you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get serious. But as long as the money was coming in, I think Booth was like $275. So $275 a week is cool for anybody. Nigga, you get caught, nigga. So you want to build generational wealth. You want to build, and I was getting out the military too. The military was holding me in Charleston. The whole reason I was there, I was getting out that year. So we went through COVID. COVID was a blessing. And I was just thinking about, well, we went through COVID, and that's why I was thinking about generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about generational wealth and stuff. I got the bright idea to go back to fly cuts. So I'm like, why would I work for Chris? You know what I'm saying? Chris cool and all of this, but why would I work for Chris if I could just work for my uncle and we could just, whatever the fuck happens as long as you feel me, the money is in the circulation of our last name. You get what I'm saying? Chris got his own business, he got his own kids, like, so shit, like, I'll do something for me. That's how you gotta play the barber game. I'll do something for me. So then I flew to Sacramento, and in Sacramento my uncle let me stay with him, and then shit, after that, started getting in the shop, boom, 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 and then, you feel me, I put the grind down, and then now I'm all the way here with it, man. And it's been a blessing. It's been a journey. But yeah, man, that's just a story about how I became a barber, man. Maybe we'll drop a more in-depth part 2 or whatever, but I just had to give y'all a little something, a little deeper dive into what's going on, like, on the YouTube channel, because, like, the YouTube channel is just turning into something that has been a blessing, you feel me, in disguise. Like, I can't even explain it. But yeah, so I just wanted to give y'all a little deeper dive into what's going on, and until the next video, man, it is what it is. We trying to promote on every platform, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably give y'all the story on, like, how I came up with the name and shit. This shit all goes together. That's why I gotta do a video like this. You feel me? Like, this shit all goes together. So I just had to come out, boom, let y'all know what's going on. Y'all let me know what y'all want to see in the comments. But shit, it's probably gonna be the barber material on this motherfucker, man. Whatever's working, man. On God.